Hello, everybody. I'm Jackie K. Cooper, and my entertainment rundown for today is a review of the film A Complete Unknown. And this is a story about Bob Dylan, the singer, composer, and it's during, I think it probably takes place when he's 20 to 24, 25, those early years. But when he arrives in New York and he's a big fan of Woody Guthrie, who's played in the film by Scoot McNairy, and he meets Pete Seeger, who is played by Edward Norton. These are all giants in the folk music arena. And then he begins to play clubs, and his career begins to grow. But he's doing covers of other people's songs, and he wants his own songs to be heard. And then he finally he gets to know Joan Baez, played by, let me make sure I get her name right, Monica Barbaro. She's nominated for an Oscar. Edward Norton is nominated for an Oscar, and Timothy Chalamet, who plays Bob Dylan, is nominated for an Oscar. But the movie gives you a lot of insight into Dylan's music, why he writes, what he's trying to accomplish. But I never felt like it got into Dylan, the person. We see that he had a relationship with Joan Baez, but we don't get much detail about that. He has a girlfriend, Sylvie, played by Elle Fanning. You don't understand that much about their relationship. What you do understand is that he becomes like an icon to the folk music industry, and then he kind of adds the steel guitar or some electronic guitar, and that's a big controversy, is that whether he's going to stay pure folk or branch over into rock and roll, so they call it. But the movie is interesting, but it just didn't give me what I wanted as far as depth into the story of Bob Dylan. I can't say that I've always been a Bob Dylan fan. I remember when he was at his height, I never could understand him when he sang. And Timothy Chalamet does a fantastic job of acting and singing in this. And like I say, the film got 3 Oscar nominations in the acting categories: Timothy Chalamet, Edward Norton, and Monica Barbaro. And it's nominated for Best Picture. So we'll see. It wouldn't be my choice for Best Picture. It's rated R for profanity, and I scored it 5 out of 10. It was just average to me. I know there's been a lot of excitement. A lot of people say, "Oh, this is just so great seeing Bob Dylan brought to life on the screen, and Timothy Chalamet is the hot new actor everywhere." But it just didn't come together for me. I enjoyed the music, liked seeing the people doing their own singing, but the story itself never grabbed me. I wanted more depth in the story. So 5 out of 10, just average. That goes against all the other people who are saying it's one of the best movies of the year, etc. But this has been Jackie K. Cooper's Entertainment Rundown with a review of the film A Complete Unknown.